What the are you saying? I shouted on call. How they get the information of our upcoming project, huh? I'll kill the person if I get to know that someone's betraying me. He shouted as he was angry. He was talking on the phone with his man, and he really looked dangerous when he became angry. He hung up the call and turned and saw someone standing near the door, more like hiding near the door, as the person was shivering badly. He closed his eyes, being frustrated, as she is no other than his wife. He tried so many times not to scare her, but he always messed up. When he called her name in a soft voice, but you twisted your dress as he was scared. He waits for a minute, but you didn't move, so he walked towards you and stops in front of you and said, "What happened? Do you need something?" He asked in a soft voice while caressing your head. You slowly shook your head and suddenly he said, "What are you hiding behind?" I made cookies for you. You said in a trembling voice. "Oh, then why aren't you giving me? Let me taste it." He said while taking the cookies from your hand. It's very tasty," he said while eating, and you smiled a little, and he felt relief after seeing your smile. Do you really like these cookies?" He nodded while eating them happily, even though they burnt a little, but still he can't make you sad, cause he loves you. "Did you eat your breakfast?" he asked. "Not yet," you said, and he looked at you mad. "Why aren't you listening to me, huh? I told you to eat on time," he said as he was a bit angry. "I'm sorry. I wanted to." You said the wife of Mafia King Jiminff. It's been 2 weeks since you married him. He's the one who brings the proposal of marriage to your parents, and they also agreed with this. It's not like you were forced to in this marriage, but you didn't know that your husband was a Mafia King. You get to know about him after the marriage. You both are not like other couples. It's not like you don't like him, but don't know why you feel scared of him. Even though he never does something bad to you, you observe him and there is a soft side inside him which is only for you, but still you don't understand him. You saw him so many times how merciless he is that everyone is scared of him, including you. But he always tries to come with you. Sometimes you think he is a bipolar or some kind. You both live together but never enjoy those sweet moments like others did. Because you can't even make eye contact with him, nor you used to speak normally in front of him. It's not like you hate him, but you don't like his work because since your childhood, you don't like violence, fighting, weapons. You hate them. You have used to live a simple life. Now back to the story. You came to the room to call him for breakfast. You directly opened the door and said, "Jiminff, breakfast is ready." You looked at him and he was doing the same, but you gulped after seeing him. You quickly turned your gaze to the other side. I'm sorry, I should have knocked the door," you said as you were nervous, but you smirked after seeing your toothpaste. as there was something going inside his mind and he thought to tease you a little. You were about to go out from the room, but suddenly he held your hand and pulled you towards him. And your face hit his chest. Your body shivered by his touch. Baby, you still need to say sorry. And you can come whenever you want. There's no need to knock. Understand? He asked for an answer. But you were changing. You answered being scared. It doesn't matter. This is also your room, okay? She replied, and your cheeks turned red because you both were really close to each other. And you don't have the habit of this yet. Because he wants to give you time, that's because he never touched you without your permission and tried to make you comfortable around him. Jiminff put his one hand on your waist, but you felt scared. You got nervous around him. Jiminff, you said and pushed him a little. He noticed that you were not comfortable around him, so he left you. Go, he said while looking other side, and you feel like he was mad at you because of this. Jiminff, I'm sorry. You said in a low voice. It's okay. Go, I'm coming for breakfast. You nodded before saying, I'm sorry. You said, and he cupped your cheeks and said, Don't say sorry, love. I can understand you. He said and kissed her forehead, and she nodded before walking out. Timescape after 2 weeks at night. You were sitting on the couch while waiting for him as he was late today, and it was almost 11:30 and he didn't come yet. After 5 minutes you hear the doorbell and you went to open the door. Jiminff, you saw him, baby. He said before walking inside, and you can guess that today is something wrong with him because he was drunk. Jiminff, you are drunk? You asked because you don't like when he drinks. He moved towards you, but you moved backwards. He looked at you as if he was mad. He stumbled and was about to fall, but you held him. Jiminff, be careful, you said, and take him to the room. You made him sit on the bed and was about to go, but he held your wrist and made you sit on his. What are you doing? Where are you going, leaving me alone? I'm going to bring your dinner. Let me go, please. No need. Just stay with me. Jiminff, why did you drink? I'm sorry. I won't drink if you don't like. You looked at him with your mixed emotions because you knew there was no one in this world who can love you like him. He always cares about you, cares about your likes and dislikes, and always respect your decision. But what are you doing in return? You can't even fulfill his needs. Jiminff, you will be tired. Let's sleep. You said before got up from his lap and made him lay on the bed and also remove his shoes before laying beside him. As you lay down, he pulled you in a hug before snuggling into you, like his life depends on you. He felt peace when you were near him. You felt a shiver inside your body because of his cold touch. You were about to move away but stopped after he said something. Please stay like this for some time. You thought and stayed silent so that he can sleep peacefully. Next morning, you got up and saw him sleeping, and still he was hugging you. You tried to remove his hand, but his sleep interrupted and he woke up. He drools as his head is hurting. Are you okay, Jiminff? You asked. Yeah, yes, he said while holding his head. Wait, let me bring you lemon juice. You said and was about to go, but he held your wrist and said, "No, it's okay, there is no need. Just massage my head." He said, and you looked at him before nodding. Okay, you said hesitantly. He put his head on your lap and you slowly massaged his head. You know what, sweetheart? There's something in your hands. He said and held both your hands before kissing the back of your hands. You got nervous, not knowing what to do and what to say. "I love you," he said, and you blushed. "I'm going to make your breakfast," you said, and went from there, Jiminff in mind. "Why, Wayne? Why? Why do you always behave like this? I'm your husband. I have all the rights, but when you understand this, I tried to put every single effort, but what was wrong with you?" He said to himself as he was a bit disappointed, because you never express your feelings. In fact, he doesn't know you have feelings for him. You just always try to ignore that situation. In fact, you also doesn't know why you are always scared of him, even though he never hurts you. It was night and you were preparing the bed. You looked outside at the balcony and saw him where he was smoking. It becomes his daily habit and you don't like these things. You never said anything to him, but today you decided to ask him to quit pills. You went to the balcony and stand next to him. "What happened, baby? What are you doing at this time? Do you need anything? I mean, you should have sleep." Jiminff, can't you stop this? "Stop what, baby?" he asked as he didn't understand while puffing the cigarette. "Talking about this," you said while holding his hand and stopped him from smoking. He chuckled. "Okay, I will," he replied in a second, and you were stunned. And that's the thing, you liked him the most. He never said no to you. You smiled as he answered, and he also smiled back before saying, But what?" you asked confusingly. "What will I get in return?" "Oh, what do you mean?" you asked as you don't understand. "I mean, what will I get in return, sweetheart, if I quit smoking?" He said while pulling you by your waist before throwing the cigarette. "What do you want? What will you give me?" "Anything that you want, but quit this," he replied hesitantly. in